CVO Street Glide's going on a first ride.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Hang on a minute. What are you fucking doing here? Roadkill in a car park. That's why you get the bike racked. I'm heading from Sydney up to Tamworth, which is about 400 k's. So let's check out the bike. I've still got to gear it all up. So the hammock seat has gone on and fits perfectly. And backrest and sissy bar. That's what I love about the obviously the docking hardware on these touring bikes, the new touring bikes. They're all interchangeable, which is fantastic. This is all the mess I'm taking. I've got to piece it all together. Little bad boy, big bad boy, backpack, camera gear, coffee. No, coffee's not coming. One thing that I did get from Harley, thanks to the guys down at Size Harley-Davidson in Campbelltown in Sydney, I got my new Harley jacket. I love that, thank you. Well, I paid for it, but thank you guys for selling that to me. I love this thing. It's actually, it looks really, really cool. It's actually part leather and part material. I don't know what that material is, but retro, looks really cool. And this one will be coming on for the ride, and it's waterproof. I'm ready to hit the road. I like the jacket, pretty cool, it's so comfortable. Let's check out the Street Glide all saddled. There she is, ready. Look at that. She's gone from mean, tough street cruising machine to my pack horse in style. There you go. What are you fucking doing here?
I was just out on a ride. Here he is.
You want to go to Tamworth?
Fuck, we've got nothing else to do. Let's go.
Let's go. First objective on a motorcycle, get rid of all the traffic. Very good. Yeah. Now we'll see if we can start this series properly. We're just about to leave. We stayed in Cardiff overnight, which is near Newcastle. This beautiful establishment. And we're hitting the road today. Now. What the get back to the country. Just coming in a Muswellbrook. Now when you're on the road and you're on a beautiful country ride like this, weather like this, we had two options to do this last 50 kilometres to Tamworth, and we've chosen the one that's about 20 kilometres longer, so a little bit off the beaten track. Now, two things will happen. One, it'll be the best decision we made. We're going to see some wonderful things, and there'll be no cars on the road, and this is all the stuff we're hoping for. The other thing that might happen is that it was a bad decision. The road was fucked, And you know what? Who cares anyway? Welcome to Tamworth. We made it. So we're about to head off from this beautiful palace. Did you enjoy your stay, Jace?
It was a bit.
Eh?
Wasn't it?
Hmm. That's mad. The main street of Tamworth. Very pretty. So we're just leaving Tamworth and a little bit on Tamworth. Been nice to come back. I'll come back one day and spend a little bit more time here. And interesting because it's the second largest inland city in New South Wales, in our state. The largest inland city is Wagga. But the second largest is also the home of the Australian Country Music Festival, which they, bar this year, hold every year with international acts and the like. The town celebrates and revolves a lot of its year around the Country Music Festival, and it's got global recognition, which is pretty awesome for an inland town. It's about 43,000 people here in population, and it's quite a beautiful place to be. It's got some great heritage, some really old architecture and buildings. It seems to be surrounded by mountains all on one side. You can see to my left, and yeah, quite a cool place. Anyway, we're departing now. We're heading to Walker, which is a cool little small little town, and that's where the ride will commence for the Walker to Wauchope ride, which Jason and I have done before. And for those motorcycle riders out there, if you haven't done the ride, strongly recommend it. It's one of the great ones. There's about 270 or 280 bends over about 260 kilometres, and the road surface is really good, really good. So they've spent a lot of money and attention on the road. So yeah, really good ride. So looking forward to that one. Our goal is to end up in Taree tonight. So we're a little bit closer to Sydney. We'll stay in Taree tonight. That will put us on the last leg tomorrow, probably 3 hours or so tomorrow home. Turning onto the famous Oxley Highway. Where the Wild River runs. Okay. This is the Walker Royal Cafe. Pretty cool joint.
Carrot cake. It's fucking awesome.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Oh, yeah. How's that cookie? How cool is that? There you go. Get out to Walker. Great ride, great coffee. That's why you get the bike wrapped. Let's hit the road. Just pulled over about halfway down this Oxley Highway run into Wauchope. We're at a place called Ginger Creek. Ginger Creek, and got a cool little sort of cafe stop halfway on the bends. I'm going to see if I can get the drone up here and give you guys an idea as to the roads. I just don't know how much you're going to be able to see, but let's check it out. This is so good, this ride. You've got to do it. I'm not going to get a lot of footage of this particular ride because I just don't want to die, yeah? And there's like 300 bends, so just get out here and do it. Bushfires have started. Well, it's a grass fire going over there in the distance that you can see. Not a good place for that to be going to because the wind will take that straight up the mountain. Yeah, that's burning a fair bit too. Just turned off the Oxley Highway. We're going to head down to Wingham and then into Taree. So again, off the beaten track. prefer that to a highway, wouldn't you? Hey? That's where you want to take your new CVO Street Glide. Down a fucking unsealed dirt road. Was this your fucking idea?
I think it was yours, actually. You're the one giving the fucking direction. Now on this fucking
It didn't say this road was unsealed. How awesome's that? Tarred road. Oh, how good's that? Back on fucking tarred road. How happy were you to get off that dirt road?
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Is that your fucking G-string off your helmet? What is that? Just hit fuel reserve, 54 k's, distance to empty. I'll smoke it in, it's no problem, but interesting day today, 343 kilometres, around about 10-15 k's to go, so it'll be about a 360k day. So, you know, not a bad day in the saddle, considering 40 kilometres that was on a fucking dirt road. Well, the final leg back home, we spent the night in Taree last night, and we're hitting the road back to Sydney now. It's around about 300 k's. We just hit 1,000 kilometres on the CVO Street Glide. So I just wanted to give you some feedback on that and talk about my thoughts. I'm loving this thing, I've got to tell you. It is such a beautiful bike. Plenty of power with the 117 motor. So how about a ride to destination unknown? This was fucking dumb. Train comes, I'm fucked.